Good morning. How is everybody today? This doesn't seem to be right. There we go. Well, I hope everyone's had a good week. I had pretty much figured out what we were going to talk to today, but that isn't functioning and working right. So I'm just going to get quiet for a moment as we. Good morning, Carol and Marby, and decipher where we're going today. So we're going to call in the tube of light here to see on your. What would it be on your left? And to surround our entire gathering for the group today. And we're going to ask Mother and Father to come down in within everyone's heart. Good morning, Marby and Barbara Ward. Good to see you. And we're going to say our prayer. I am the soul. I am the light divine. I am love. I am will. I am fixed design. So, for those of you who are here, I want to let you know I'm going to create a program that you can come and do on YouTube with me, and it's about the soul. I often tell the people that are in my classes, I spent a long time trying to figure out what the soul was or who knew. I would buy all kinds of books if it had the soul in it, and yet I realized no one really defined it. So I thought what may be really powerful to offer to all of you, maybe you have a question about it also, is about the soul. We all have one. And begin to understand how we connect, how we interact, what it really does for you, and that kind of thing. So it's going to be the $10. I'll put it up on the community page so you can join if you want and tell other people. I really haven't heard and seen anyone talk about the soul. So, yes, and it came to me in a part of my journey, and then I had to figure out what it was. And we'll probably do it on Thursday at 11, if that works for everybody. And that'll be a class, which will probably be 45 minutes. As I get it written out, I'll know exactly how many weeks we'll do it. I'm thinking maybe 5. See how things just come about in the moment. And so then you won't be so lost and become aware of how to reach your soul and have communication with it. Does everybody like that? So I'm going to put it up on the community page. And if I've come up with then, because I want you all to know, I sit with 7 masters here. This isn't all just me. And that was what they just threw in the pan a few minutes ago. So I think it's a good idea. Only because I know for me, there was nowhere I could find out about it. But see, now I know. And it's very possible that some of you have the same inquiry. Good morning, Annie and Barbara Ward. And we'll learn all about it. So, yes, if we do the $10, it's going to be $10 every Well, I'll see. We'll see how I write it up and how the masters want to do it. How's that? Um, but I've also had the same thought about starting a new school, starting from the beginning, learning all the ins and outs about how to do healing and to make that work for you. So maybe I'll put that on the same arena there. Two choices. Now, the question could be, am I going to talk about the soul and the school part? Probably not when I'm doing it in separate things. So we'll have to see if anyone feels that that would be better. I'm certainly willing to hear and to work it out best as I can for everybody. So, yeah, the soul. It's one whole aspect of who you are, and you don't even realize it. So, those are things that are coming up because I feel we here don't talk about all the various things that are going on out in the world. So, well, good morning, Noel. Yes, you are new here. My name's TheoSophia. I am Dutch. My mother was a Dutch woman. How about that? 61. Well, welcome. I'm glad you found us. I don't give messages on Wednesday. I usually give messages for people on Tuesday. So if you come Tuesday at 11, let me know you want a message, and that's what we do. But I might pull cards in a little bit for today, but I was just talking about other things we were going to learn from the group that gathers here. Yes, my mother was Dutch. Isn't that funny? So, see, we have a connection, and so many people are out in the world we have a connection with, and we don't even realize. So, I don't know where that means that she was from exactly. I know she spoke about being Dutch, and my father was German. So, there you go. Now, you all know. No, she didn't teach me any words in Dutch. So, good morning, Lauren. And maybe every once in a while you can teach me a new word. How would that be? I have one other thing. I was once told from a gentleman uh, in the city where I didn't live that he could tell that I was Dutch, that I looked it. So I don't know. You can tell me that too. Oh, you're married to a German man also. How about that? Well, my husband's German. It is kind of funny, isn't it? How things happen and how people meet. So we have a very nice group that is here. And Mondays we talk about healing. Tuesdays I do messages from Mother. And today, not really hasn't been defined. Um, Sometimes Jesus comes and speaks Metatron. I do have someone new who I gather with my clarity. Very powerful people are finding me. So I have to digest this third one a little bit uh, before I introduce him to all of you. But it's all very exciting. And what can I say? You'll see. Oh, I don't know. Noel, did you live in a Dutch location during the World War II? Lauren is asking. Oh, you have two daughters. Mm. She says no. Yeah. Were you here in America? Because I know my parents, She wasn't born yet. Let's see, 61. I don't even remember because I was either not born yet or not in that arena. Yeah. So today, again, we welcome you to our group here. We talk about becoming light and being on the path and how that looks, and it can be different for everyone. But the goal is to touch the cells of who you are and get them to resonate at a higher frequency so that more light can come through. Well, thank you for sharing. Hi, Marby and Grillo. Marby Gongoria and Lorraine Grillo. We all answer yes to everything, don't we? But you can see here behind me a lot of my work since I've been on my path for 40 years. And Master Babaji has been, I became acquainted with in Thailand when I was encouraged to go there. I wanted to be a minister. And here it was all so much more than just being a minister. I got certified with healing, and we learned the how to be initiators for the Babaji meditation techniques, which are very powerful. And I know I haven't really mentioned that here on the channel recently. And so I may put something up about that on the community page also. So I guess I'm assuming I'm going to have time this weekend to get a lot done. Well, I want to pull a card here for the group today before we start. And I'm not a tarot card reader. I'm more a light reader. And just my hands moving to the cards. They speak. This is a deck I got from Al Shasta. Second deck of it, actually. The old deck this person made is now worth $750, which I have, but I don't use it often. But as I would go to do groups, I would hand out a card to everyone, and then we'd go around, and it was always perfect for what they needed. Yes, good morning, Cavell. How are you today? You know, we could do that today. I could pull a card for everyone who's on and read it for you. How would you like that? They're very powerful. I'm going to go back up and letting my cards know that's what we're doing. Who's here first? Carol Swisher. And then Marby. And then Barbara. I already did Marby. Barbara. Annick. Noel. Lauren. canal. All right, so let's go through and see what beautiful things. So the first one's going to be for Carol. And it says creative power. I'm always hard to get where this is sitting. You can see the image there as she reaches up to Mother. My creative power. I recognize the creative power of my thoughts. I know that I can use them to build or to destroy. Today I choose to use my thoughts to create a universe filled with joy and harmony. I will maintain a positive attitude. I have the power to create love and peace. I hope you enjoy that, Carol. And they're all always for everyone, but the individual is what spawns the card to come out. So the next one is from Arby. And it says, it's an awareness day. Beautiful. It's light coming in, light going out. I guess it could be both. I open my consciousness to my true self. I understand that I'm here to grow, to free myself from conflict, and to discover who I really am. Today I release illusion and the limitations of the material world in order to elevate my being towards the eternal light. I grow stronger and stronger as I explore the wonderful being that I am. Wonderful. And thank you, Barbie, for spawning that card. And now Barbara. This is so you, Barbara. I connect with heaven. You see the angels that are up in heaven? I'll have to show you an image we took yesterday of all the angels up above us. I connect with heaven. Today I turn inwards and connect with the heaven within. From this place of peace, I can see that a situation I have resented is actually an ideal opportunity to work on my inner self. I understand that such experiences are necessary for my growth. Thus, I accept such situations, and I now live each day in serenity. Thank you, Barbara, for having us pick this card. Very, very wonderful. All right. Let me see the next one with Anik. You're going to love it. Unconditional love. Kind of even similar to you. Today I choose to see the light in everyone. I seek the divine in each being and I accept others as they are. I bring compassion to all my brothers and sisters of the light. I offer unconditional love to everyone I meet. I join my soul with theirs so that we may grow together in universal love. You can just feel that energy, can't you, in her aura? Very good. Now this next one, Noelle's for you. Openness. Very beautiful image. I know that when one door closes, another one opens. Today I trust the universe, I trust myself, and I trust life. No matter what has gone before, I have faith that something better is on its way. My willingness to release the past prepares me to accept many new opportunities that God opens before me. Well, it's certainly stating that we're being very blessed. Things up in the clouds. All right, then I believe it was Lauren. Truth. Quite a powerful image. That beam of light is going to the crown. Kind of looks like the third eye here, but if you can see it up close, it's to the crown. Today I discover my greatest truth is within me. It is a divine force that whispers from my inner self. I listen to this voice closely, putting aside my controlling mind. And this way, I find all the answers I'm looking for. I find all the answers. I am now in harmony with myself, and I welcome the love of God, which is the truth that will guide me towards my fullest, most shining radiance. Very, very powerful. And lastly, let's see, what was someone else? Cavell, a gift from life. How about that one?
Jessica Baker.
So this is for Cavell. Each day, life offers me abundant proof that the universe loves me. Every day, God sends angels to help me. Today, I will receive an angelic message. It may come from someone with whom I speak or from words that I read. I will always listen closely, as this message is a divine gift meant to help me make my way in love and maintain my spiritual strength. It is quite the beautiful image. That could be a child, could be the inner child. Many possibilities. I love all the colors of the flowers. A gift from life. So I hope the card that came for you meant something to you. Now I'm going to shuffle the cards and pick one for everyone. That's for the group. Okay. I discover who I am. What more is there to request, right? How powerful. Let's see what it says. Today I discover the riches that lie within me. I acknowledge my true self. I see myself as an unlimited being and marvel at the beauty of my life. I recognize the wealth of possibilities available to me as a being of light. As I learn who I am, I recognize the divinity within me. Very nice. So, I hope you like these cards just like I do. Just a minute, my nose is bothering me in here. Well, we're glad you made it here, Cavell. And Coupler. Annick says magic, and thank you. And I know this is true about you, Barbara. She connects with heaven. I understand it's necessary for my spiritual growth, and I do so with serenity. Thank you. And the else is beautiful. Thank you. So beautiful. That was so rewarding. Happy for the message. It soothes my soul. It's an exquisite deck of cards. It is. It's so beautiful. And I don't really share who it is, and Carol's one who can tell you. I had bought the first deck one year. I go in the next year at the same store. with the intention that I would get and see if there was a new one. Carol got in before me, and the lady said no, she didn't have any from that person. Well, I go up to the lady, not knowing Carol already had it. Oh, yeah, I saved them for you. So that Carol was not a happy girl that day. So, yeah, I don't think there's many of them, and they're very, very precious to me. And Annick says, yes, they are so powerful. So we'll pull them out every once in a while, and let everyone be blessed. The messages of life. So I'm going to pick one from the group from my Michael cards. Of all the decks I have, which I have a lot, like I said, I'm not really a tarot reader. I like more the essence of the image and what they say. So I'm going to pick one for the group today. And if you have any questions you'd like to ask me today, I can answer since we have time. I'm going to pick from the middle. Interesting. My favorite little... I had horses when I was young. I love the unicorns. The 8 of Air. An illusion of being trapped. A lack of self-confidence. Afraid to take action. Well, is that an interesting message? Because we all know, in all truth, you're never trapped. And that's what you all maybe have to realize is there are illusions, but you don't have to participate in them with them. You are always free and have a choice. And certainly self-confidence comes in the back of the throat, confidence. And a lot of times it has to do with other people that you have on your shoulders that are making you believe that you don't have confidence. Why not try a day with it? Wake up knowing, I'm so confident today, I know every step I take is in a perfect direction. Call in your higher self and ask him or her to walk with you and to help you see the day through different eyes. Barbie says, oh, it sounds like me. Barbie, with that smile on your face, how could there be anything but confidence that someone else sees in you? But you know, they're all rushing out. And that one little one in the front is thinking they can't be a part of the group. And you need to know it really doesn't matter. It's about being you. Doesn't matter if other people do or don't care or want or don't want. You have to love you. And that's where self-confidence comes from. Love and appreciate all the things you have that you can do and be and smile and love. That's where confidence is hiding in somewhere inside. You need to open the box and let it come out. Oh, hello, Carol Bell. Welcome to see you. My family don't care. Well, you know, that may be how they want to make you feel, but I'm sure it's not the truth. But you want to know, again, God always cares about you. Jesus, all those. Get that back to that throat chakra open, being confident, loving yourself, accepting yourself. And you're going to be one of these that runs and rears up and says, follow me. Or don't if you don't want. I am free. That's the word you want to state. I am free to love who I am. And as you do that, you're going to unleash. We're going to pull that card. So she loves the group, perfect for where I am now. How about that? See how cards are interesting? Oh. to discover who we are. Well, so let's see how many of you like this one. Abundance. Yeah, there's her dragon, and she's sitting there with it. Let's see what it says. Things look very good. Have patience at this time. Make long-term plans. Abundance is always all around us. You have to allow yourself to be prepared for it and to allow it in. That person who doesn't have self-confidence can't really see it or feel it or know it. You stop listening to all the negative and discover, as you sit and are patient, all will come. How about that? Well, they always have a trilogy, so we have to pick a third one. The star, Archangel Jophiel. Happy times. Make positive, optimistic, long-term plans. You're on the right path. Look at her. How beautiful she is. I love those wings. Like curly fries, huh? Yeah, the star. Yeah, the story about the cards. True, though, right, Carol? But this ends our gathering with the cards. Archangel Jophiel is there for everybody, and she's pouring abundance, if you can see from her vase, on your journey. You just have to go out and walk it. You can't do it by hiding and being afraid. Go out and walk the path, and she's going to pour the abundance upon you. How do you like that? Those are pretty powerful cards. But now you see how I like the cards. Really tries, Mother. It feels so delightful listening to you. And these cards. Oh, should we pick one more? See, this is how I look. Oh, the Knight of Earth. Loyal, dedicated, honorable, and kind. Now tell me that this person does not look confident. So see, we went through the whole process, and the confidence is emerging. Let's see. Time to buckle down and get things done. Honor your commitments and know you have a guardian angel. And I guess this is him. I love the shades of the purple and the blue. They're just so powerful. Well, Carol, I'm going to come back to you for a moment. I want you to remember that we are all a part of your spiritual family, and we do care. Right, everybody? We care. We care about everyone who's here, and we love you. And God loves you, and all the 7 masters here love you. What can be better than that? Interesting 2 cards saying make long-term plans, a message for these times. Yeah, perhaps. And yet, what these times might need is for us to really just be the love. And Cavell reads it the same way. Let me see. Get things done. There's the make long-term plans. Well, you're right. There's 2 that said long-term plans. For me, long-term plans would be even more light than I am now. And to take those steps forward, or whatever way it's meant to be, to have my heart become brighter, to feel a deeper love, and to know all that's the light around me and be able to distinguish it, to become it. Long-term plan, be the light. Love everyone. Most importantly, love yourself. And don't judge you by what other people think. They don't know you. I don't know, perhaps have the awareness you do that God made you, and that we all have a spark of God's light within us, and it grows and it grows and it grows. Ah, yes. It's a wonderful place to be right now in this world. Yes, this is our family and we love everyone. Yes. Well, we'll have to see how those long-term plans work out for those of you who interpret it that way. Barbara says this is a very loving community. Carabelle, be blessed and be assured we love and care about you. It's very peaceful here and a great amount of love and honor and respect. That is, for me, what it's all about in the book. Someone she put on a card. Someone else, one of the other masters here, wants to. So this time I have to shuffle. He wants to let his presence be known. Well, you see, Master Balaji here wanted to have his eyes there. So you can see him and you think he's seeing you. But he wants you to feel the love in his eyes. All right. You're going to crack up. It's Archangel Metatron, who we know is right here. The dreamer. You see? Metatron. So as I said that, I'm thinking now, which of these sitting here are going to be able to have their card come up? Well, of course. A leap of faith. Follow your dreams. Unexpected opportunities. So he wants me to show you our photo because I knew when I got this photo that he had sent all these angels to us. Let me see if I can find it. It's beautiful. It's going to be a cover of a book one day. Can you see it? We were at Whole Foods. We were watching the ospreys. Those are all angels. They look like little spritzes in the sky. One of our times in Thailand, it was the day that the angels go into Manchester City to have their meeting. And it was all day long. We would see angels that were on bicycles. We were all kinds of things. We saw them in all kinds of different things. So my husband and I left and got in the car to follow them all because that's where we thought they were going. It is where they went, into the Shasta IM meeting to have their yearly gathering. How about that? You had to be there to believe it, right? Well, Carol was there with us. She can tell you. She subscribed because she is a gentle, soft, kind, and lovely lady. And a tremendous amount of light. That's how those qualities come. Well, we're glad you made it too. Very inspiring day. You're welcome, Carol. So unexpected. Does anyone have a question about something? Jovial, ego. Do I want to end on that? No. I'm going to put it here for when we start next time on Monday. The last cards we did were for all of you. And really, when we do things here, even our messages, they're for everyone. If it sounds right for you, then you take it and work with it. And if not, it's all right. There are no have-tos in the light. It is what your experience is. You know, you want to all have your protections working. The tube of light here, you can see, here you are, calling the I Am Presence down around you, the violet flame up. It's exactly how it should look around you always. And if that has worn off, in the beginning you might have to do it a number of times a day. But it will keep you in a balanced meditative state, not an ego. How's that? We don't want to be an ego. So, wow, time went by, didn't it? Fast. All right, I'm going to pick one more. I'm not going to pick the ego one. Oh, the Four of Water. This says, I'm going to tell you what it says first. You're missing an opportunity, discontentment, or boredom. Open your eyes to the possibilities. So if you're sitting and you're bored or discontent, you're missing something. Pick up a book. Learn something. I tell my master class, I was always reading as a child. My mother would make fun of me. I would lay on the chair with my feet up on the back. Soon, my grandson does the same thing. It's, I don't know, different perspective? I don't know. But here, keep yourself busy, learning, growing. Yeah. Well, for me, I would say about the spiritual, there's always more to learn, always more of you to grow. What is this image? They're in the water, the ocean. And it's like there's three here of boredom. And then there's this exciting goblet. Do I turn it right? And this is, she's looking and checking it over. Which would you want to do? I used to walk a lot. That's what I would do. Walk a lot. You walk with your higher self and you talk together. That's when my higher self and I really got to know each other. As we walk. And why is that good? Because you're very rooted. Every time you step, you're getting more rooted into the earth. And the clarity exists for every step you take. Thank you, Cabell. Yes. Our journeys to Shasta were magical. We can't go this year. We thought about it. When I sat with it, it's not a good time now in Shasta. There's more outside. There's more inside Shasta. And usually when I take a group, we're very protected. So we're not going because that's the word. We're not going. And that's great advice. It was a very good idea to do cards today. Well, we'll thank the masters. And have a wonderful weekend, everybody. Let's see what you might see or get a feeling about that was from a message of a card. Let's see how enlivened you can allow it all from today to be in your life. So I'm going to look forward to Monday. I'm going to get stuff up on the community page, and it's just going to get better and better and better every day because more of God is always coming within our hearts. Many blessings to you.